this was on the end of the banana stalk up here that we just cut off at that point there. Okay, so each petal opened and there's these flowers, which those little yellow things on the end were the bananas. Every time these ones opened up, they were already a little bigger. These ones just never developed all the way. They were facing down like these ones originally, and then they went a little more straight out and then they curved upwards. Once you cut the flower off, then the tree focuses all its energy, instead of on producing more flowers on this thing, it will focus more on the bananas that are already there and growing them bigger. Also, another interesting fact is once a tree produces bananas, they no longer will produce. So after this one's done and the bananas are fully ripened and we've taken them off, you just rip this tree up because it won't produce anymore. So that one's gonna be gone. But after banana trees get to a certain age, it'll sprout out new sprouts kind of around the base. So this one was our original one, and then this one was our second one, and it'll pop up little ones like this. This one's popping up off of our second one, so it'll pop up little sprouts kind of all around it in a circle. That's why we put it in this kind of rectangular planter situation, so then it won't start growing trees outside of this area, because it'll grow like this one grew off of our original one, and that one did, and we had a couple other that we pulled out. So, you know, this tree only lasts one time, so that's why it creates those other ones around it. So then next year, you know, this one's been growing, so next year we'll probably get bananas on that one. So yeah. All right, checking in with another update. A little bit after we cut that flower off the bottom there of the banana bunch, they're looking pretty good still. The tree was leaning still quite a bit, so we decided, since we cut the flower off, that we'd prop it up. So we got this board here that we propped up against the tree, and a rope that's holding it, that's connected to that pole over there, and we put the rope through this pool noodle so it wouldn't cut into the tree at all when we were holding it up, and it also gave a nice resting spot for the board so it wouldn't dent the tree or damage it in any way. So we'll check in maybe a couple weeks or so. Our current tree situation.
Oh wow.
It's hard to tell. The bananas are getting maybe a little bigger and they're spreading out a little bit. They were clumped up.
Like babies.
So they're getting a little bigger. We're gonna try to cut off a few and see if they'll ripen. And so we're just gonna use a knife to cut a couple off the top. Alright, so we cut off a bunch. And there's, looks like 8 bananas in this bunch. So we'll take them inside and set them on the counter for a little bit to see if they ripen. So this is about the size they are, kind of as big as my hand, just about. Some are slightly smaller, some might be slightly bigger, but they're generally around the length of my hand.